Good afternoon, everybody. All right, where were we down here? So we're gonna wrap up our stuff with our main character today and then get started on Quinn, Alice, as well as our older brother for Reese. Trying to think if there's like an expression that would be like her go-to thing. Let's see. Greatest weakness for her. Ooh, I need... As my VTuber has like a heart attack. I'm cold, I need a sweater. The apartment is cold. I love this time of year simply because I can easily add on more clothes. It is harder to, in the summer, get comfortable when you have no AC because of where you live. They don't deem it a necessity. And so you end up with a, well, shoot, I can only take off so much clothing before it's indecent exposure. I tend to appear when the convos get weird. Hey, Hefe, how you doing? No, I was talking about how it's pretty cold up here in Washington right now. And so I was like, oh, man, I need to put on a sweater. And so, like, I had leaned back all weird and my VTuber spazzed out. And I was like, I love this time of year because you can just continue to put on layers until you feel comfortable and warm. Meanwhile, during the summer, because this state doesn't believe in putting AC in homes, if it gets too hot, there's only so much clothing you can take off before it becomes indecent exposure. There was one point last summer where literally if I had been able to like peel off my skin to air it out because of how hot I was, I would have. Oh yeah. A majority of homes and apartments, they don't put air conditioning in. Hey Zen, welcome in for the first time. Summers suck. Yeah. Honestly, thanks to climate change, summers suck pretty much everywhere, I think, at this point. Because you can't get a break, really, from anything. Must smell like crotch soup in Washington. I mean, I've lived here a majority of my life, Hefe. I don't know what that smells like, but if that's what Washington smells like in the summer, sure. The 100+ degree days, even with AC, sucks. Agreed. I went down to Vegas and Arizona this summer because I went down for FanFest for Final Fantasy XIV to Vegas, even though I didn't have a ticket. Oh, okay. I was like, what the? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like 50 degrees out right now, and I'm like, kind of chilly. I'm gonna put on a sweater. But yeah, so down in Vegas, like, as long as you were inside, it was pretty fine. And even going place to place, as long as you stayed in the shade, which because of how built up Vegas is, there's a lot of shade everywhere. It wasn't too bad outside, but like, I also wasn't going out and meandering around during the hottest part of the day. I made sure I was inside. And same thing with Arizona. And Arizona, like, there were days that it was like 115, 118. And going outside wasn't too bad because, like, the thing I hate about heat is sweating. Like, I hate feeling sticky when it comes to stuff for, like, long periods of time. And so going out into the heat, like, literally sweat just evaporates off your skin in Vegas and the part of Arizona I was in because of just how hot it is. And so I was like, you know, this isn't too bad, minus the fact I was thirsty constantly. Like, they're not joking when they tell you you need to just bring water with you everywhere. So like, I felt like I was dying. And I got locked out of my friend's house in Arizona at one point, because I went out to go do some stuff while they were at work, and their roommate left, and I didn't realize he was going to leave. And I was locked out for a little bit, and I didn't bring a water bottle. Yep, first and last time I didn't bring a water bottle with me. Oh God, yeah, the 117 degree day. Yep, I remember that one. We had every window open in our apartment, multiple fans on, and like trying to just move air through our house. It was, just no. I just need them to decide that we need to have AC in all places in Washington already, and I'll be happy. So lived in my dad's basement with no AC and only one door to let the heat out. Oh, no. Ugh, just no. I hate the cold, but heat is my El Guapo. Oh yeah, I tell people all the time, I would rather be cold than hot. Because literally you can put on more layers and everything to deal with being too cold. Like, I love going outside during the fall. Like, it's beautiful up here during the fall. It's even better when it snows. Although, like, I literally live right next to the Puget Sound, so good luck with that. When you're that close to a giant body of water, you don't get much snow. 'Cause sea level. All the layers. Like, come end of November, beginning of December, I'm basically gonna live in like a blanket fort. Just to like keep all the heat in. I just like waking up in a 30-degree room and getting out from under my blanket with a fresh breeze. See, if you hadn't put "this isn't sarcasm," I'd be like, that has to be sarcastic. Like, just no. Okay, but Hefe, I hate to point this out to you, dear, but you could be in a room wearing like non-skid shoes and in like optimum condition and optimum like everything, and you would still find a way to fall. And don't tell me I'm wrong, because you know I'm right. Yes, this is because you always manage to injure yourself. And you literally admit every time it happens that it's your own fault that it happened. And that you don't know how you did it, but you managed to do it. Like, literally, how many times has our Delta Green game on Sundays been canceled in the past year because you've managed to hurt yourself? God damn it. See, you're just proving my point at this point. Lived in a house with bad insulation and no heat when I was a kid. We'd have winters where we could see our breath inside the house, so I just enjoy the cold more now. You know, that's a solid point. Like, it's almost, it becomes a comforting thing after a while. I lived in a house where we turned down the heat at night, and so I get cold and I get sleepy. Because it just triggers that thought in my brain that, oh, it's sleep time now. And it's like, no, you can't sleep now. It's bad. Michael, welcome in. It's going pretty well. I'd sit on a laptop in the kitchen and play RuneScape Diablo in a big robe with shorts and a t-shirt on. Oh man, the RuneScape days. Oh geez, yeah, I haven't been on RuneScape in I don't know how long. I moved on to bigger and better things. Let's be honest, sometimes going back to the classic games is just really nice. Do I know anyone who writes poetry? I do know a few people that do. I dabble in it. Honestly, your best bet, especially around this time of year with NaNoWriMo happening, is check Twitter or X or whatever it's called. And if you just look up the hashtag #amwriting, you'll find a lot of people that are working on projects or looking for advice. And that is a great way to kind of find some people to run your stuff by or start like a little group of people that can chat about, you know, the various forms of whatever you're doing. If you have ever taken part in NaNoWriMo, their website has like, if I pull mine up here, so under groups, like I have a writing group that is specifically for my area, and like you go in and you can go to like the regional forum, or they may have a Discord, and they'll have like, hey, ask for writing tips here and things like that. That is my best advice for you if you're looking for something more specific to what you do. No problem. So NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. So the idea is that the starting November 1st all the way through the end of November, The idea is to write 50,000 words in a month, because that is the minimum required to be considered having written a novel. There are a lot of things that you can find that have become published works that started off. Like, so if you do published works from NaNoWriMo. So like, here we go. Bookshop.org, books written during NaNoWriMo. You Had Me at Hola, which I know is a fantastic book by Alexis Daria. With the Fire on High is an amazing YA novel about, well, it's YA new adult novel about a girl wanting to be part of, she wants to go to culinary school and things like that. I don't know about the truth about Twinkie Pie. Evie Drake Starts Over is another great one. The Astonishing Color of After is absolutely wonderful. Let's see, are there any other ones that I recognize on here? Ooh, Trail of Lightning by Rebecca Roanhorse is beautiful. Rebecca Roanhorse is a Native American author that is actually local to Washington State. And I believe this is the first book in a series that she has now. Calculating Stars is basically taking if women were the first people to end up on the moon. Cinder became a huge series for Marissa Meyer and kind of launched her author career. A Comb of Wishes is fantastic. It's great because it takes some old like folklore and folk tales and puts it into a story which I just love. Aaron Morgenstern, The Night Circus is another great one. Water for Elephants became a movie. So there are a lot of books that have been written during National Novel Writing Month that end up becoming New York Times bestsellers and things like that. I think Neil Gaiman even has a book that he did during NaNoWriMo at some point. A Blade So Black is wonderful as well. Oh, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell is absolutely hilarious. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hank Green's An Absolutely Remarkable Thing was another one. I love some Hank Green. But yeah, so there are plenty of books out there that have been written and created during this month. Like Goodreads even has a 95 book list. So like Marissa Meyer did, looks like she did a lot of the Lunar Chronicles under there. At least the first two were, which is interesting. Been working on mine a good bit. I need to change some things though. Main character sounds a bit like a generic RPG character. I mean, did you start with generic RPG like character creator to make your characters? Because that would definitely make them generic RPG like. And I'm not knocking that plan. I have done that for stuff I've written. Trying to think of some quirky things for this character. When I ordered breakfast this morning, they put a small nugget of sausage in with my egg and cheese sandwich. Ooh, that's dangerous because like I can't eat a lot of red meat, and so that would legitimately make me sick. I almost had the fear as spiders because tough women afraid of little spider funny and kind of felt dumb. Okay, listen. Sometimes the toughest people are afraid of the what seems like the most trivial and silly thing. I never read much at all, but I'd spend my time in classes flipping through a dictionary. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. If you don't eat meat, that yeah, I could see why you would be angry about that. But yeah, that's something that you just let it go. Like, but if you go to that same place regularly, I would just check your food before you leave and point it out next time. Oh, someone was trying to be a smartass. Oh, I love when people decide to do that. Slash sarcasm. The VTuber doesn't show the absolute, like, sarcastic smile on my face. God damn it, Hefe. Quit trying to push your weird eating habits on others. Rez, all I have to say is, nerd! Just a giant nerd. And listen, reading, like physically reading, isn't for everyone, but that's why audiobooks exist. Because some people do better listening to something. And I stand by the fact that any quote-unquote reading is better than none. Whether it's you listening to a book, whether you are reading it yourself, whether it's a comic book, whatever. Any type of reading is better than none. And that's something when I worked in a bookstore that I tried to like express to parents that would come in and would be like, I need to find a real book for my child to read. And it's like, well, what do you define as a real book? And they'd be upset that their child was reading graphic novels. And it's like, you know, maybe reading a book that is full words and no pictures right away is something that's daunting to them. Maybe they have an issue you know, where it's like they're dyslexic and they like reading, but things get mixed up. Agreed, Michael, by the way. Like my whole thing is like I have friends that are vegetarian and vegan, and that's awesome for them. I'm glad that works for them. I Because of some medical things, plant-based protein is not enough for me. And agreed, Rez. Best macaroni and cheese that I've ever had in my life was a vegan, gluten free one that a friend of mine made. And it was amazing. And yeah, you can speed read. And if you just pick up on the keywords, you can piece a story together. Man, now I want macaroni and cheese. I just had lunch. I don't need food. I will tell you though, one thing I have learned is that if you develop a late in life, like food allergy or like intolerance to something, if you need to find a way to mimic that same thing without eating it, go to someone who is vegan, vegetarian, or has to live gluten free. Those people are masterminds at that stuff. And yeah, I get that, Michael. Like sometimes you switch up a diet and it sticks with you and you enjoy it and it makes you feel better overall. And yeah, there's just some people get so weirdly like uptight about your choices. And it's like, this is my choice. You don't have to follow that. I'm not making you make that choice. So let me do my thing. Oh, Hefe, I know that one. Like during it gets cold out and I want to snack constantly just because like my body's burning more calories to try to stay warm, and so I feel constantly hungry. See, that's my weakness right there, Rez. Fried rice. Oh, I could destroy some fried rice. And Michael, I'm sorry your dad jokes on you about that. Like, that sucks when your family starts to join in on the teasing and all that. Oh yeah, I think all of us have run into at least one vegan or vegetarian person has who has been like, you realize where that comes from and tries to push all of the benefits to both animals, the earth, and yourself by getting rid of meat in your life. And it's I will listen to people and I understand where it comes from. I've seen plenty of videos of what slaughterhouses are like and things like that. And I don't have red meat because of a medical condition. And I just try to have like chicken and turkey and fish from sustainable places and with quality practices. But yeah, the people that act like meat is some type of like drug that they can't get rid of. It's weird. It's definitely weird. Oh my god. Rez! No! Exactly, Michael. Like, if you want to try it, just stop, and easy as that. If you don't want to, then don't do it. Oh my god, Rez. What am I going to do with you? Like... Before someone gets in here and, like, flips out at that. God damn it. So, Zenkin in chat there is my friend Rez, who works at a funeral home that services pet cremation services, which is what he does. So he's cracking jokes about, you could get meat from my job. No. I also agree, Hefe. Pomeranians are evil. Like, they're adorable and fluffy in pictures, but all the ones I've met IRL are just Satan in a tiny furry body. God damn it. I mean, that's one way to do it, Michael. Yeah, he probably did love every bit of that burrito. Dog was probably like, human food? Yes! Oh, your dog is half Pomeranian? I'm sorry if I have insulted your dog. I will say any full-blooded Pomeranian or Chihuahua that I have met have always been evil. Oh. Okay, that has to be the cutest little dog ever. I love wiener dogs. They're so goofy. I feel like wiener dogs are the golden retrievers of the small dog universe. Like, you look at golden retrievers and you're like, "Aw, they're just big and dumb and so cute." And it's the same thing with wiener dogs, but it's like, "Aw, they're just so tiny and dumb and adorable." Oh, I love pit bulls. See, I told you, Chihuahuas are a-holes. So one of my other jobs that I did is I worked in a shelter. And, like, you'd have all these people reacting to the big dogs and are like, "Oh God, they're gonna bite me." And I'm like, "No, you go in the small dog room, open one of the kennels with the Chihuahuas in it, and tell me one of those assholes don't try to bite you." Agreed, Michael. Every pity I have run into working in a shelter and out in public are all like, they're overexcitable where they'll jump around a lot sometimes, but like they are the sweetest things. Like I would happily sit in a room full of pit bulls and not be terrified at all than a room full of Chihuahuas. Exactly. Small dogs always have longer nails because they're assholes and they bite you when you try to clip them. Like the vet that we used to take my dog to literally had a nail clipping service where they would basically put laughing gas on your dog and clip their nails if you couldn't clip them yourself. Okay, I fixed the main character. She now has my old trait of chewing gum while smoking. That was a normal thing, right? I mean, that's one way to keep the nicotine in your system. And yeah, see, that's another thing. Like, wiener dogs, like, have always been sweethearts. Like, they'll get protective of their people, but once, like, they know you, they are the sweetest things in the world. got lucky with my dog. She's a husky. Aww. She'll just lay down and sleep. Actually, the most quiet husky I've ever seen. Just looks at other dogs on walks and makes no noise. But when she becomes energetic, she's a nut. Huskies are sweet, but a majority of them are loud. Like, 9 times out of 10, they are very vocal dogs. But yeah, they're another breed that I've rarely seen a mean husky. See, I chew gum to prevent me from chewing on my nails because it's a nervous habit I've had since I was a kid. Bad, Hefe. Also, Hefe, good lord, how old are you? Because I feel like you aren't old enough to be 20 years post-smoking. It was just a typo. You're fine, Michael. See, I could see that. I could see that, Rez. Where just chewing gum helps you concentrate. Damn it, Jeff. Oh, yeah. And it always happens when it's on like a public forum and there's no way to go back and edit. It's worse. It's the worst. He was 5 when he started smoking, obviously. But I feel like he's like around my age, which means he would have been smoking at like 15. Which I know people who started smoking at 15, so I shouldn't, like... Damn it. We now have Jeff lore. Lord, Jeff started smoking at 5. Those playgrounds were hard. See, Michael, I did that too, and I hate it. My mom smoked my entire childhood, and I absolutely hate it. I want nothing to do with it. Rez, that's me. My parents started me on the Nintendo. I haven't stopped since. I didn't know that, Michael. The more you know. Yeah, I had the Super Nintendo. I played the N64 at a friend's house, and then the next newer console that I got was a PS2. And I played the shit out of some Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, see, I played Kingdom Hearts while my mom watched, and my mom loved watching it for some reason. So we played it a lot while my dad was deployed overseas because he was in the Navy. And I'd have friends over and we'd play through it too, and so much Kingdom Hearts. Hey, Boa. By the way, if y'all aren't following my friend Boa here, I'm going to be on her stream later doing Phasmophobia with the new update. Do give her a follow. Girl cracks me up. Do 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 do. Will do. Have fun doing your dailies. Oh yeah. It's basically a toned down, legalized version. Do, do, do. That is,
It's an ostentatious package.
yes, it is.
I mean, matches these.
Can you bring me those, actually? My feet are cold. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm being handed slippers because my feet are cold. Hello, kitten. I see you have come to visit. So what my story is about, Michael, is I'm trying to write a YA novel that is about, it's kind of teaching the difference between equity and equality. So that people can kind of learn the difference, because sometimes we mean one instead of the other, even though we use them interchangeably. Well, we use equality interchangeably, I should say. So a little bit about me. I'm autistic. I have ADHD, as well as a bunch of other things, like both physically and mentally. So I wanted to write a story that kids, especially girls that were like me growing up, could see themselves in a story. But I wanted to be able to teach them exactly, when people say equality, what they actually mean is equity. So I'm doing a sci-fi novel where the world has basically taken it to where they want everyone on equal footing. So they want actual equality when it comes to people functioning in the world. And so what they've found is they found the ability to use neurochips to regulate people's chemical imbalances and various other things to force their minds to do something different than what it's wired to an extreme extent. So our main character is right. It's so weird that a lot of neurodivergent people always dive into creativity as an outlet. So what I am writing is, this is a girl whose family actually helped create and then implement the neurochips in order to have people be quote unquote equal. And when she's born and they discover that she's autistic, they have her chipped, and she becomes kind of the face of the project. Until down the line, when we meet her in her story, she gets convinced to go do a few rebellious little things. And it short circuits the chip. And all of a sudden, like, colors and lights are brighter, sounds are overwhelming, and it's her trying to navigate that and realizing that while at first it's a hindrance and kind of hard to cope with, finding ways to work around that and still function is more beneficial. And how a world that still has diversity in it is a much more beautiful world than one where everyone is forced into kind of a cookie cutter shape. I'm still trying to get around the desire to do something, but my brain is almost scrambled by the ideas, so I tend to never get started. I understand that feeling. I have had this idea for a few years now. And, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Lissa. How are you? Did you get to finish the Phasmo event? I was watching for a while there. Very comical. Okay, I look forward to doing it later then with Boa. If you are not following her, we made all the mistakes so you don't have to. If you guys aren't following her, do give Lissa a follow. For those of you that came in and have not been into my stream before, hello.
Mother Trucker.
I am Felicity Ryan. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm currently working on my plans for NaNoWriMo next month, which you guys will get to see more streams than you probably ever will see me do in a month, because I still want to do some gaming streams, but every day I'm going to stream me working on this novel that I'm writing. So that is something I'm working on, but I play a variety of games from under the sun and around the world because I just like games. Also, hello, Chimeric. Welcome in. And then I did see them floating in there, so let me give a shout out to Flisky, another member of the Ham Club, which is the streaming group I'm a part of. They are also a variety streamer that plays lots of ridiculous things.
She didn't switch fast enough?
No, I think she switched fast enough. It was a clown.
It was a clown?
Or literally a clown.
So it didn't.
And then last shout out from the people that came in. Flisky, you are ridiculous, but I love you anyway. Last shout out from the rounds of people that I just saw that came in. Our friend Chimeric here.
The nib I have now has a soft rubber
art stuff. He's
tip
been working
on
some D&D
Please don't clip
little
that.
like tabletop. I love. Please don't clip that. It got clipped. He works on making like little tabletop print out figurines for those of you that do like D&D and D&D-esque tabletop RPG stuff. He also does a variety of other illustrative works on there. When I was watching, I forget if it was yesterday or the day before, he's been working on a friend's cat dressed as a pirate as a gift for them, and it is absolutely amazing. The pirate kitty is amazing. I'm waiting for this man to open up the ability to commission him for things, because I want to commission him to now do some type of cosplay over my own cat, because I think it would be adorable. I don't know what Luna would be, though. I don't think she's a pirate. Oh my god, yes. Just get a collage of all of the Ham Club pets as, like, little cosplayed things. Lava is a demon. Yes. Lava would get little devil horns and, like, little, like, bat wings. I don't know what I would make Luna. You know, I would want to have Luna dressed up as her namesake, which is Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Luna could make a good astronaut. Actually, she would make a good astronaut. She does get the zoomies. Cat is a Grecian empress. Ooh. Also, Flisky, have I ever told you how much I love that your cat is just named Cat? As you see my VTuber tilt to the side because I'm looking past my monitors, because Luna is across the room staring out the window longingly at the outside world. She's such a goob. If I had a dog, his name would be Perro, which is Spanish for dog. Yes, yes it is. Damn it, Jeff. When I have one of those, his name is gonna be Thor. Oh no. Damn it, Flisky. Damn it. I look over at my chat, and all I see is only those who are worthy may wield the dong of Thor. Damn it, Hefe. It's so I can ask who wants to be hammered by Thor. Oh my god. You guys. What am I supposed to do with y'all? You guys are the worst. You know, it is Thor worthy. They insist on another. Oh my god. What has my chat devolved into? Ah. What am I gonna do with you all? You all need a bunk. Get the belt! We devolved. Yeah, you guys did devolve. I'll put the D somewhere else if... Never mind. We'll be nice to poor Lil... Yeah, please. Please. Dolston, yes. For the safety of all of us, yes. That's it. Chat's in horny jail. Oh my god. Now I need just like a jail cell like bar graphic that I can put over chat for when you guys start this shit. Boa, you get to stay out of horny jail. Luna! Yeah, you heard me open the treat drawer. Yes, Dolston, I give you permission. Please do. Psh, whatever, I brought a file. No, Chimeric, before jail comes in, I'm doing a cavity search. All contraband will be removed.
There you go. Boa paid to give you Treatos, so those are from Auntie Boa.
Shows what you know. Everyone wants a cavity search. Hey, zombie. Sorry, my chat somehow went to the horny side of the internet. It's normally not this bad. Okay, it isn't normal for y'all to get this bad. It 100% was your fault for mishearing. I usually do not devolve like this. Yeah, Chimeric, this is strange for you, I'm gonna admit. Normally you come into some of these chats and are just like, what is going on? But I definitely blame you, in part, for this one. Flisky was the leader of the pack, along with Hefe. God damn it. I'm just here to throw gas on the fire today. Call me Mr. Molotov. See, now I'm just imagining you, like, leaned back on a couch, just chucking Molotov cocktails. Like, oh, there's not enough chaos. Here, let me send this over here. Lil's chat is calm and having actual, like, you know, good conversation about writing. Okay, we gotta mess that up. Hold on. Derail? My favorite! Da, da, da. Oh, damn it. You got a Flisklet in Lil's stream and there's not enough chaos. Let me fix it. Zombie Fighter, thank you so much for the follow. We scream, we shout. We let it all out. We do the hokey pokey and we turn ourselves about. Yeah, we definitely do the hokey pokey. Yes, I am working on character sheets for like the main people involved in the story here. Damn it, Boa. I wasn't gonna put you in horny jail. Don't make me. And a little bit of pony magic. Yeah, it's like, so Reese's, like, her values is like, she values honesty, friendship, hard work. Yes, I'm kind of starting some information for a new book that I'm doing for NaNoWriMo. And Chimeric, this is a template that I made. It's a template that I personally made from some various, like, things that I found online for, like, questions to think about for your characters when writing a novel. And so I just threw everything into a Google Sheet and arranged it as such. Yeah, I actually sent a copy of the blank, like, master sheet that I made over to Epileptic Insomniac, who's Hefe, because he's a friend of mine, and was like, here, there you go, you can use it for yours too. So I have an old character sheet lying around somewhere, would be curious to compare. I can send you the link to it when I'm done with Stream Chimeric if you want to compare. The world, the characters all exist as, like, separate entities from myself. When I write, it's like I'm telling the story in real time. I'm a master pantser, so to speak. The story will happen as I write. The characters are just there, fully formed, and I can't poke them. I can interview them, but they refuse to answer. I classify as what NaNoWriMo people call a plantser, which is that, like, I half plan and half go by the seat of my pants. Like, the story is about the characters, so I'm more concerned about having the characters fleshed out before I go into the story itself. Like, I know where the story is going to start, and I know where I, like, tentatively where I want it to end. The in-between bits are what is not decided. And I may, like, loosely outline some basics if I have time before next Wednesday when the first official writing stream kicks off. But I may not have time for that. So, we'll see. The in-between is the hardest bit. I'm interested to see where yours goes, Flisky, just by going off of that. When we're done at the end of the month, do you want to trade stories and we can read through and, like, make suggestions on each other's? Heck yeah. And if Hefe wants to join in on that, we can just rotate them around. I can make up all kinds of crap for games, but they're meant to scare, creep out players. Full-on stories are hard. But that's the thing, Hefe. We know you're a good storyteller. You just have to find a way to take all of that and put it into a story. Like, I think you could literally write some great, like, Delta Green style fiction. Okay, so does anyone know her darkest secret, and who and how did they find out? So Quinn and Alice know, since Quinn is there when the chip shorts out and Alice is her mom that she trusts. When Quinn brings a disoriented Reese home to Alice for help, Alice is the one that can explain what happened. Okay, so I need to rename this one because this is Reese. We need to duplicate. We're gonna move it here. Rename for Quinn. Okay. So we're gonna start on Quinn's. Vale is the last name I gave her. Okay. Quinn Vale. So we're gonna put that that they are the same age here. So about 16. I planned a 2-player campaign for my friends who wanted to learn D&D and rolled up level 1 characters. I just sat down and created a campaign on the spot, and it became an almost 5-year thing that I never once sat down and planned. This is just how my brain works. I had that entire world in my head and still do. I still use that world for the base of my D&D campaigns. Planning to use it for my Nano novel. Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be lots of fun. So, head wiggle. Da, 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 da. Okay. So black, curly hair, long. We're gonna say she's about 5'6". Affiliation, none. We're gonna do brown eyes. She's athletic. Roll. Put auxiliary. Okay, she is middle class. Head wobble. Da, da, da. I made a D&D story when I was 16 that is chef's kiss of cringe. I will share it sometime, but then you must burn your computer to get rid of the evidence. Oh no, just the burn the computer or burn our eyeballs? Yes. I just like the yes. The only answer is yes. There is no other answer. We're gonna do West Coast with a bit of a Latin twang. Okay, Alice Vale. Put that she's 49. Father is not in the picture. So Quinn and Alice are very close. They have each other's backs, no matter what the situation is. And if there is any type of disagreement between them, it is something that will be settled at home privately. Alice encourages Quinn to follow their passions and dreams as long as they are happy. Then Alice in turn will be happy for them. Ba, ba, ba. Siblings, none. Not applicable with relationship with above. Mentor. On top of Alice being their mentor, being their mother, Quinn also sees Alice as their mentor because she's always been confident in what she does. Alice works as a nurse and works long hours, but doesn't let that affect the quality of care she gives to every patient that she sees during a shift. Quinn hopes to be able to put the "Hey Shin, how you doing? Welcome in." Guys, if you are not following Mr. Shinobi Neon there, make sure that you click that follow button at the top of the chat. He plays a variety of games, is another fabulous cat VTuber here on Twitch. Wicked sense of humor, wonderful puns. Definitely give him a follow if you want to see some spoopy games, some classic games, and just some general goofy nonsense. Meow are you? I'm pretty good. So I'm working on stuff for the novel that I'm going to write for NaNoWriMo. I have enough caffeine in my system to keep me alive and functional, and it's been a pretty good day. I've gotten a lot done. So Meow are you, Shinobi? Also, I have lemonade right now, and God, it's amazing. Oh yeah, this is one that I built myself. If you would like a copy, Shin, I can shoot you the link after my stream's over on Discord. All I ask is that if you're gonna make changes to it and everything, make sure you save a copy and then do your own thing with it from there. Be able to put the same dedication and energy into her own future that her into their own future that their mom puts in to her job every day. Dun, dun, dun. Awesome. So I need to give me a sticky note. So let me write this down. Send character sheet to Shin and Chimeric. Da da da. On Discord. Okay, so that's noted. So I remember, you know, like an hour or more from now. Her grandparents are alive and well in New Mexico. They chat regularly over video and visit when they can. They are as close as you can be when states separate your family. They do try to keep certain. So far last night, that makes 3 vampires I've slain this October so far. Oh yeah, because you finished Castlevania Rondo of Blood last night, didn't you? I think I caught the tail end of you doing that. By the time I got in, I was so tired, though. I was ready to just pass out. Chimeric, were you about to quote Bioshock? Well, technically you quoted the sequel, which did a remake of that scene. The original scene was in Rondo of Blood, and there was no cheesy "what is a man" dialogue. Nah, Symphony of the Night. It is a famously hammy line from Dracula. Oh, okay. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? I'm gonna summon the boyfriend from the back of the house quoting Castlevania like that. Speaking of Castlevania, since I know Shin and Chimeric are fans, have you guys seen the Netflix series? Both the original and the current one that's going. I haven't, but it's on my to-do list. Me, never touch the stuff. Except Circle of the Moon. Okay. I was going to ask what your guys' opinions are of them, because as someone who's watched Castlevania, like, be played, but I haven't played all of them or seen all of them, I really like the lore and, like, the world it's created. So I've really enjoyed the series. So, uh-oh. Okay. I already know what he's gonna do. Hit me with it, Hefe. Oh no, I'm already afraid because it's going to be a long one if it's taking him this long. I mean, it's because you have to put in what you want me to say now in order to claim it. But what do you want me to say, Hefe? No, Chimeric, I'm letting him alter that. Don't play Lords of Shadow. It completely poops on established lore and turns everything on its head. It just feels so disrespectful. As a writer, I hate it. God damn it! Oh no. Hefe.
I woke up feeling like I could barely walk. I asked a wow what happened last night. I heard someone cleared their throat and saw Whiskey in the corner as they said, "You were deemed worthy." Ooh.
I just... I have so many regrets. Yes, Boa. I'm sure he heard it across the house. But I'll see you Sunday. Yeah, Boa, I felt my own soul leaving my body at an alarming rate. To get spare cash for things they are afraid to ask Mom for because they don't want to put them in a position where she would have to say no to Quinn due to money. They also have a 5-finger discount problem. Man, I still feel like my soul just completely got ripped from my chest. Takes about half an hour to regain that piece of soul. Walk it off. Is that like I have to go find a soul shard in order to redeem it, like reclaim it? Is that the situation we're in right now? I feel like that's the situation that we're in right now. No, like drawing blood. Go have a couple cookies, maybe some juice. Oh man, if I had cookies in my house, I would. Oh my god. I got in the mail something I've been waiting for, and I'm so excited. So, I love the movie Practical Magic. Please tell me most of y'all are old enough to remember Practical Magic. So, I kept seeing this sweatshirt on TikTok, and I ended up buying it, and it has like a book that's open. I'll send you a picture of it, Boa, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to link you to this so you can buy it. But it has a book open with some like flowers around it, and it has little moths and a salt shaker, and then like a margarita and the Diablo alcohol bottle on it. But it says, always throw spilt salt over your left shoulder, keep rosemary by your garden gate, plant lavender for luck, and fall in love whenever you can. And then on one of the arms, it says, my darling girl, when are you going to realize that being normal is not necessarily a virtue? It rather denotes a lack of courage. So I just got this in the mail, and I love it. That just made my soul feel better. So, ooh. And they gave me like a little baggie of like fun stuff. Oh, there's like a little scrunchie. That's great because I always run out of those because someone, not naming names, Luna, likes to run off with mine. Oh, and like a little like flower sticker. Oh, they have an Etsy store. Even better. Wash cold and dry on low heat. Sweet. And there's double bubble gum in here. Hell yeah, double bubble. Oh god, why does it always start off rock hard? Here, let me. What's the name of this? I think this is them. Let's see. Yep, this is them. Oh, they don't have it on here. But they have it in the picture because that's the sweatshirt. So, Travelin' Dixie Boutique.com. Here you go. This is what it looks like. Boa. I'm gonna just link that to you now. Please apologize to Rom that I keep sending you things that you're gonna want to buy, but I have no regrets. I am totally down to watch Practical Magic anytime. They remember seeing Alice try to make the best of everything going on around them. Like sharing a bed at first was all about sleepovers with mom and blanket forts. Having to have cereal for dinner was breakfast for dinner and cartoon nights. All for Alice. It was about not being able to provide what she felt was an adequate life for her child. Quinn saw it as their mom making the best of every bad situation. Full-time student. Eastlake High School. Lambert. I think I put Lucian Fisher. Amanda Warner. I can spell, I promise.
Wee.
Walked just about everywhere, unless she remembers to take her bike from inside the house. whatever she can manage, or whatever they can manage. Do. So school lunches, leftovers from the fridge, cup or we'll do instant ramen, or whatever they can snag from the convenience store. Like a rock. Once they are asleep, there really is no way to get them up unless they are ready to be up. Da da da. Given to them by Reese when they came out as non-binary, in case they didn't want to keep their birth name. Move it. You are just holding yourself / us / everyone up. Tan, warm undertones. She has more of a heart-shaped face. Distinguishing marks. There is a scar that runs through their left eyebrow. Received from smacking their head into a dresser when jumping on the bed and falling off it. consisting of freckles, presumably from their father's side of the family. There's a triangle shaped along on their right shoulder of the eyebrow one. They have various stars on their elbows, knees, and legs. A variety of things like climbing trees, various sports, and various mishaps when running from people. Head, elbows, knees and toes, knees and toes. Correct. Flisky, did you see I'm making your character? Whoop, whoop, whoop. This character is sus AF. Listen, they are not sus, they are just unique. Da-da-da-da-dum. Let's see. I just have this image in my head of them talking and walking through a grocery store, picking up one of those snack-sized bags of chips, eating it through the store while talking to their friend, then stashing the half-eaten back on a shelf before walking out. Yeah, they would. I 100% believe that they would do that. Trying to think of what this character's predominant feature would be. Ridiculously curly hair. You know what? They have ridiculously curly hair. Like the kind of unruly mess of curls that every straight hair girl would envy. Without realizing how much work it took to take care of them. Flisky, I feel like you're taking this from personal experience. They are as healthy as you can be when you are a student athlete who survives on whatever junk food you can steal and the leftovers from last night's questionable casserole. Is it really like your real life? I just love it. It's just so good. It's so good. Okay. I think for now, though, I'm going to get off of stream because I need to do some things. But I will be back on Miss Boa's stream in a little while. I stole the tubs of frosting from the cupboards at home because I was hungry when I was in high school because I had basketball practice and not enough energy. Dude, my life, except instead of basketball, it was soccer or wrestling. Yes, I will be on Boa's stream later when we do Phasmophobia. So let me give Boa another shout out just so if you want to see us scare the poop out of each other and try to do the new event, you have that capability. Go ahead and drop her a follow. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to do actual games tomorrow. I'm going to work on some of this offline tonight and tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I think we're going to go back into Fallout. We haven't done Fallout in a while, and I'm itching to shoot some things. So I think Fallout is going to be our game tomorrow. So I should be live around noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, if you want to tune into that. But for now, let's see who is online that I can send you over to for now. Let's see. Ooh. Hero is doing some 7 Days to Die, and it looks like they just got through their first blood moon over there. So why don't we go raid over to Hero and cause some chaos on that end. So if you want to keep up with the rest of the Ham Club, we do have a Discord that you can join. So let me put that in here. If you click that, you will get into the Discord and be able to interact with us. If we do community games, we post in there as well. So that is a good one to keep in mind. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. We are going to go ahead and raid over to Mr. Jukebox Hero while he does his 7 Days to Die nonsense. So if you are a fan of zombie games, definitely stay tuned. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. And as always, I want you all to remember, you are loved, you are important, and most of all, you are valid. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!
Okay. Don't hate that.
Would I